Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on Monday, May 4th, 2020. It's 4:04 p.m. Today was an interesting day of chop madness on the markets. You can see we closed up, which is interesting because we had gapped down pretty good. And eventually at the end of the day, we saw a climb up in the last hour and 10 minutes or so. So it opened up a few trade options, but for the most part, you can see the day here. This is the gap down, the climb. This is pretty much a trading window on the Dow. But if you look at all the other guys, like the NASDAQ, did a similar move and then kind of just flopped around and made a move at the end of the day. So stocks like Apple were hitting 293. They were making their moves at the end of the day. Let's go through our trade, or my trades, I should say. I'm still with Thinkorswim. This week I should be with TradeStation. I'm not sure if it's going to be tomorrow or Wednesday, if not Thursday. But today was very, very troubling because it wasn't so much the charts weren't loading, but my orders were getting hung up. So when I would place an order, it would be in the range where it should fill, and it wasn't filling. And this little green buy button was kind of floating around with the matrix here. And I was like, what the heck is going on? So I was just canceling orders and flattening orders, but I didn't know if I was in them or what was happening. So it was very sketchy. So it took me two trades to figure this out, and I'll go over those in a second, how that played out. So I did not take a trade on that. The opening trade was a deja vu, ADPN. This is my first two trades of the day. Just got slaughtered. $175 loss. These are 5-minute candles, but if you look down 2-minute candles, you would see the trigger making a move up, and I just didn't catch a good run at it, and I just got whipped hard and took 2 losses. But the interesting thing is, look, this is May 4th. Okay, look at this chart. Gapped up, just dropped and fizzled, right? This is back when I started doing trading with the new system of learning how to trade a certain way, where I was taking gap plays and things like that. I wasn't really sure what I was doing, so this is one of the first gap trades I took, and it was on April 15th. Look at this. Same thing, same stock, gapped up big. We're talking 450 to 850, almost 100% move. And I tried getting in with this little move here, and it just fell off and did nothing the rest of the day. Nothing. So I said, okay, is this going to happen again? Look at this. Just remember this move. Looks like a downward ski slope. Okay. Now look at today. Downward ski slope. Nothing. Same thing. Why did I take this trade? I don't know. I think I've now learned that I'm not going to be trading this particular stock, or definitely not this setup at all. These 2 red lines are from these are the highs of that April 15th, and they're still here today on this platform. So I don't want to get into it too much, but I was a mistake, and I was down $175 to start the day, and things just kind of went downhill for a moment, and I was getting a little frustrated, but I didn't let that set in and make me take stupid trades. So there's a setup here on the break of 13. You can see that was really nice. EVO, Boeing, didn't take that. Just had it on my list. Beyond Meat, I was looking at this a couple times. I was looking for a break here. I thought about taking it here, but I just didn't feel good about it. So I didn't take this particular trade. Caper, CGC, Codex. Okay, good old Codex. Definitely had a nice move here. I took this pretty early on after I had lost. You can see I took a break of this candle here on these particular moves here, and it played out pretty nice. I also took a bounce play off this candle here, and I rode it up a little bit. So I definitely made a little bit of money there on $53. FLDM, did not trade that. I have these guys. This is a nice setup early on, red to green. Like this is the opening candle, and then the break on a low price stock went from 153 to 182. So it's a 30-cent move, give or take with slippage. It's a nice little gain. Missed. mRNA was one I was looking at today. It didn't really work out that well, but it did had the opportunity. So the break of this high here, I tried getting in here and it failed, but then I did it again and it worked. I was actually looking at it for it again to break this level, the 50 level. Eventually it did break the 50 level here, but that was at the end of the day, so I wasn't really trading that. So mRNA was a $33 loss on a couple different trades. NVAX. Okay, so NVAX was the trade I got in early on, looking for the break here. It was definitely extended. Bad idea, just too much movement. You can see here it just climbed. I was looking for the break here of the 36 level or 35 level, 1835 level, and the Thinkorswim's orders were not fulfilling, and it was just a pain, and I didn't understand what was going on. It was going down. Eventually it filled, and I'm like, what's going on? So I had already sold it, so it's almost like I did the moves before the moves happened, and fortunately I didn't catch it all the way down here. I was kind of closed it up here, so I did take a $50 loss on like 300 shares. I forgot how many it was. So that sucked. That was very unfortunate, and I'm just kind of excited to get away from Thinkorswim. It's just not meant for day trading. I really don't think it's meant for in and out trades. It does have some moments where it's done well for me. I mean, I'm not going to deny that, but just too many little hiccups. And I'm sure TradeStation is going to have hiccups as well, but for now, I'm just gonna, move on and to find better trades with TradeStation. So that was a $49 loss. That sucked. Roku was definitely one of my better ones. These breaks here, this was my best break on this particular high, which was like a 120.40 level, and it went all the way up to 123. I didn't catch all of it, but I did catch a good chunk. And then I was looking to trade it again on the break of this one here. I got a little bit lower shares, and my tally was 65. I actually didn't lose on a few trades I took with Roku, which was nice. It's kind of hard to lose on these ones, when it's just kind of moving up. It was definitely up almost 9% today, but I didn't get in it till right here. So 120 had a 4-point kind of range. I was going to hold shares and it would have held up pretty good if I just held them to the end of the day. The goal was to say, okay, Rich, you're going to hold on to, let's say, 10, 20, 50 shares, whatever you had left on this trade. If it goes in your favor, let's say to here, you move to wherever you're going to sell, but you always keep some and set your stop at break even right here, and it never came down, and I would have closed out at the end of the day at the highs. So think about it. That's a nice little trade there. STNG worked out pretty well. Wasn't exactly the best trader. Was a break of the 79 level here. Actually popped up, gave me like a 6-point-cent win, and then started dropping. I sold it, but look what it did. It did go up to 23.33 by the end of the day. So that was a pretty solid 50-cent trade on a $23 stock. Just slow moving, light volume. Wasn't too much volume in that. And the last one was the big one, Tesla. Tesla, I traded several different times, and I traded this breakout here, and I rode this up pretty well. Actually, this was when my Thinkorswim was breaking down, and that sucked, but I definitely got some gains on that. I took a pullback play here on this candle here, rode this up, and I took a couple here on the break at the 48 level. I did not ride all the way up, and I could have, but I just didn't. So I ended up in the green to start $180 down or $175 down. And actually, I was further down. I was actually $222 in the hole to start the day because I had this, and I think it was mRNA that I was down with, and maybe Codex a little bit. I forgot which one it was, but I was down $222. But look, I was able to reverse it and end up with a $59 green day. So I'll take that. I'm going to close up this video. It's good to end on a green side on a Monday. It was a really kind of choppy day. Nothing really exciting forming. No really good follow-through plays. And I'm looking forward to trading on the new setup early this week. And I'll let you know when that goes into motion. All right, so this is Rich with some price action. It's May 4th. Subscribe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.